let me introduce to you the installation and use of a portable vehicle speedometer. First, let's look at this device. This tester is also composed of two parts. First, the bracket part and then the main unit. Then we open this storage box. First, let's take a look at some of the accessories inside. This is a USB flash drive, which is used to export and store data. And this is the main body of the speed detector. And the black one on the right. This is a printer. It's used to print the test results. The black charging cable corresponds to the charging cable of the printer, and the white one is the corresponding print cable of the speedometer. Now, let's demonstrate the speedometer and the bracket part. First, we need to open the bracket part. Then stretch out the bracket. The legs at the bottom of the bracket. The height of the legs. The length can be adjusted the conditions of your on-site measurement. Then we lift the gimbal on top and lift it up. We take the speedometer out of the box. There is a bolt hole at the bottom. Then we look at this bracket, the gimbal on top. Then we separate the buckle. Then remove the base. Then use this bolt to line it with the bottom of the speed detector, then tighten it. That's it. After tightening, then we directly put the base back. Then we fasten the buckle. In this way, the speed detector we prepared earlier, the previous preparation work, the installation is basically completed. Now let's demonstrate the operation of this instrument and how to match and connect the printer. We can assemble the speed detector and put it out the actual roadside. Let me talk about the measurement requirements. First, we should face the direction of the oncoming vehicle and then the front of the speed detector, which can be perpendicular to the road or tilted. It can be aligned with the direction of the oncoming vehicle. Let's talk about the specific operation of the instrument, which is the actual speed measurement part. First, we need to turn on the device. Then we gently press the power button at the bottom. Then the device will turn on automatically. After turning on, we can see the device directly enters a measurement interface. Let's first talk about the interface of the entire system. The upper part is the system time and the right side is the device's battery level. Then the real-time speed, which is the speed of the vehicle being measured. Then the speed limit, which is the value you set for speeding. Now you see that we set it to 50 kilometers. You can set it to 80 or 60. Set it according to your actual usage needs. The overspeed ratio is the maximum overspeed below. This is the maximum speed to the end of the measurement. For example, in the automatic mode, during the measurement process, it will automatically display all the speeds you measured, the maximum speed. The time of speed measurement, the speed value is an actual feedback value data bar. The most important thing is that we look at the lower part. There is a real-time printing button in the lower part, and we can adjust it through the touchscreen. It means that, if your speed exceeds the speed limit you set, the printer will print continuously. And the bottom is a system settings. In the middle is a print and select the maximum print. Let's first talk about the system settings. We clear it, and then there is a data query. Data query, this is where you can view the data after the speed test. There are some records, the recorded data. You can view it directly from the device. Then we can return. The most important one is the overspeed setting. The speed setting, let's take a look at this interface. The top one is the speed limit value, which is the 50 we just talked about. Then, we can also tap the 50 to adjust it. For example, let's adjust it to 10. It's convenient for us to demonstrate today. Then there is a mode below. There are two modes. One is manual mode, and the other is continuous mode. The manual mode can only measure once and perform a task. And then, the continuous mode means the device is always on and working continuously. It records automatically. There is no time limit for this. For example, for the convenience of demonstration, we switch to the automatic mode. In actual use in the environment or conditions, most of the time, when using the automatic mode, it will be more. After the adjustment is completed, we can click OK to save it. The next one is the starting of personnel location. This is based on some of our tasks. For example, our department can divide it by itself, such as the number of personnel, and you can edit the location yourself. The location is the same as the speed setting above. The speed setting is the same. The following are some settings for the device. The time setting is the system time. This system time is related to our printing. For example, if you record the time of speeding, you must set it correctly. Then language, we currently have 2 versions of the language, one in Chinese and one in English. You can switch between them. Then below is a device reset. Factory settings and device information. You will use it during the measurement process, which is rarely used. Then let's talk about this. Some preparations before measurement. Let's talk about our printer, how to connect with the main device. First, we can see that there are 2 buttons on the printer. This is a power button. And this is a push button. Then we press the power button briefly. We can see that the power light has turned on. It is an automatic connection. Now let's look at the main interface of the device. It is automatically connected to the device. If the Bluetooth logo appears in this section, it proves that it is connected to the device. It's connected successfully. Now let's do a print demonstration. Because the speed limit time we set just now, the speed limit is 10 km per hour. Now we can see that 2 speeding times have been recorded. Then we can print it now. Print selection, click on the print prompt. For example, 11 means how many you want to print. We can print the last 3 records. For example, 11 means print 1. Then we press OK now. We can see that now the data direct live result has been printed out. Time and place, the speed limit. Then print the maximum and print the same. The maximum is from the beginning of measurement to now, the time point you print now. It will automatically select the maximum speed, print it. In the same way, then print the maximum. This is the data measured by your device. It prints the maximum value directly in the result. We can see that it will print directly. Now, let's try it. Let's demonstrate real-time printing. Now our button is turned off. We can turn it on. As long as there is a vehicle being tested, exceeds the set speed value. For example, the device will start to print automatically. Okay, let's turn off this button. In this way, the entire operation process of this equipment, we have basically demonstrated it. The same, after your measurement is completed. For example, if you want to check the data query just now or go back to that interface, you can choose from this section. Data export or delete all data export. The USB on our device, including the USB drive we just equipped. You can directly insert the USB drive and export the measured data. In this way, the overall operation process of this device, we have completed the demonstration. After the measurement is completed, you can directly press the power button to turn off the device. The Bluetooth printer part. Then, you can directly press the power button. There will be a sound feedback and the device will be turned off. In this way, our overall operation has been demonstrated.